we're back. Oh, come on. Seriously? What is with the iPad? I just had you guys up. Now it's doing the thing like it did last time. Doesn't like me all of a sudden. What is it? Come on, Facebook. Oh, thank the Lord. Guess it didn't like me for a few seconds there. Bam. Oh, I always forget the volume off. All right. Oh, gotta take the volume off here too. We hear a lot of echoing. So quickie. Oh, it's not up on here. Why? Why? Come on, Facebook. There we are. Yay. Oops. I swear, every time you go on this, it's something different. Next. Thank you. Bam. Could be done. Let's find me here. Hold on. Oh, I'm already here. Videos. Where are you? Don't have a live video. Oh, there I am. Yay. Hey, I found me. Oh, doesn't show live video, but it's there. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Barb. Again. Isn't that weird? Twice in one night. Ooh. All right. So recap. Is that something on my screen? Hello, Barbara. And there's Barb. Whoa. Just call you the two B's. So recap was, okay, we talked about a couple of things on my few minutes ago, about an hour ago. I have, hopefully you guys, I know you guys can't really see this. If you're interested in it, let me know and I'll be more than happy. Hello, Gary again. Gary, I got water. Oh, I did. It's behind me. So don't worry. I did eat my greenery. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Sally. Hey, Mary. Order form. Okay. If you want a copy of it, it's no problem. I'll be more than happy to send you one. It has the order date, when it's due, name, address, email, phone number, shipping, whatever your details are, special notes, and if they pay. When I do a custom order, they have to pay in full. I used to try to do 50%, but then it would be too hard when you have a bunch of orders to keep up who paid, who didn't pay. Gary, just for you. Water with ice. So that. The other recap, Dollar Tree, that had tinsel on it, right? Took it off, took blanket yarn. Everybody was calling this, they were going, oh, is that Chanel's? And I said, Chanel's. Finally, after that, I said to somebody, what do you mean by Chanel? Oh, you know those fuzzy pipe cleaners? No, this is blanket yarn. I never seen pipe cleaners. Have you ever seen pipe cleaners this thick? Hello. No. So doing it this way with the star like this is I was selling for 10. If I add lights onto it, it's 15. This is kind of where I started with these. You notice it's a different star. Hobby Lobby is where I got the stars. They are sold out of this style. I think I said earlier, I have an email in for them. Hello, Susan from Arizona. Doing some food prep and watching at the same. You go, Stacy. My food prep? Not happening. Oh, wrong one. So these stars, since they were sold out of these, they sold these in a bag. I thought I had one out here. Oh, look, I forgot to put my lip gloss on. Put it out here to remind me. Oops. They sell these stars like this. They come in ornaments. It's like an ornament. And what I did is I clipped this off and I glued it on. You cannot use hot glue because hot glue will not hold to the metal. So I used that 6,000 wattage glue. Okay. I could swear I had one out here. So tip. Hello, Cheryl. Hey, Cassandra. All the way from Cali. You guys are dealing with wildfires. People that are friends of ours in Oklahoma and Michigan and all down there got all the snow, and it's heading our way tomorrow when I have a show. So these are the paper mache with the yarn. This is what I was selling as a set for $35. You have the tan, the sage, and the ivory. Love this, and this spawned off all into these. So let me move these out of the way. I do have these on my Facebook page. If you want to buy these, I do not have these listed since they were just little things, but if you are interested in them, I'd be more than happy to sell some to you. So let me move this out of the way. Hopefully my dog won't come by since I'm setting them on the floor over here. And I don't knock them over for that reason too. Okay, done with that. See? Another tidbit of information for you. You buy these like wooden balls, right? So I was making these little angels and I bought a special pen for it, marker, and I drew the eyes on. I know you can't see from afar. Let me see if I can get closer. I know I can get closer. I just can't move the camera closer. Let's see how this comes in focus for you. Let me swipe those out. So you see the eyes, I ran. So that was with the special magic marker. So then I thought, okay, I'm going to take a Sharpie pen and do it. And the eyes ran. So then I thought, oh, I'll be even smarter. I'll take a paint pen and do it. Oop. And they still ran. So lesson learned. These I can sand down, so it's not a problem. Let's see, I knocked over a tree. The lesson from this is seal these before you paint on them. Do a clear coat finish, clear coat on it, and then you can paint on them. Hope you guys are Packer fans because this is our special little bag. My husband's a Packer fan. So I keep all my little knobs in there. I don't want to use the other word. Hello, Joanne. Thanks, Cassandra. So, gnome or not to gnome? So this guy came wrapped in, I think it was red, but it's the same thing. He's from Dollar Tree. They had this looped around. That was the hat and this part. Took all that off. I take this stuff and I donate it to my granddaughter's class because I'm not going to use it. They can use it in their class or any of the other classes. So I said we're going to make a gnome hat, and we are. And I said I was going to make it red, and I looked and I had this. So before I came on, I made sure I had enough of this to do this with, and I did. So this is blanket yarn. You can, it's by the same company I showed you, our Yarn Bee, and it's red. Hobby Lobby sells it. Micheals has some, Walmart, wherever you can find yarn, probably Joann's too. It's up to you, okay? But check on where their onlines because they have more variety of colors. Like Hobby Lobby, I think it was like 12 or 16 different colors they had. So you may want to check that too. How did you make out? Sally, I did fabulous on Saturday. I actually had, now I got to think this out because I have 3 boxes here to ship. One is picking up. There was another one I had that were all off my Etsy shop. Then I had 1, 2, 3 I delivered, and 4 I have to make. 4 custom orders that I got at the show, plus what I sold at the show. So I'm happy. I think I have 2, if not 3, fall leaf wreaths left, and then all my fall is gone, which I'm happy about. And I believe in my shop right now, on my Etsy shop, NonnasNuttykrafts, that it's 20% off all my fall. And I think I have it as Halloween too. I'm not sure. But I know for fall for a fact. I get confused. So grab it, girls and men. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Hi, Lorraine. Hey, Diana again. Lou Ann. Hey, Mary. Thank you. Thank you. I was very, very pleased. I didn't write a little blog about it yet because Saturday, by the time we got in and did it, I had some sales, Etsy, and I was trying to get things organized from coming back in because I have all these tubs in my room because I love my tubs. And then yesterday we had my granddaughter all day, as you guys read about the little fire experience. And then today was road rage. Oh my God, the lady literally was running me off the road. Running me. I snapshotted her thing, and I was just, I came home and told my husband, he goes, these people are so wacko, they could take out a gun, she probably could have shot you. Oh my God. And I was like so mad at her. But that's another story. Yes, it is. And I have one tomorrow, and it's supposed to be horrible weather. Rain, sleet, snow. Nothing's going to stick, though. But anyway. All right. Let's get to crafting here, y'all. We're going to make, it's going to look like a Santa hat. I did one in the black, white, and gray. This yarn. Oh, hello. Seems to have taken on life. I did a gnome hat using this, you know, just to make it more kind of funky. I'm trying to wind this up. And I did a white beard, or off-white beard, I think on him. And what I used was this loopy yarn. Now he's packed away. I just made him last week. He's packed away, otherwise I'd show you. But we're going to make one, so you can know. And I use this as the beard. All right, so let's get, good evening. Hi, Bonnie. Hey, listen, tell y'all friends to come out and play with us tonight. It's Veterans Night. I'm a veteran wife. My husband is a veteran. My dad's a veteran. We have a lot of veterans in the family. My son's a veteran. Oh, good gosh, I can go on and on and on. So in honor of Veterans Day, welcome everybody. Thank you for your service, whether you're in the military, whether you're a police officer, whether you're a fireman. I thank you, Coast Guard, dog searching team, whatever, you are veterans to me, and I thank you for your service. So bless y'all. We're getting the messy down here in Maine now. Ooh, I know. I've been watching the forecast, and I'm like, it's bound to happen. I think I'm going to have the chimney sweep guy come because I'm a little bit nervous about the fireplace. All right, so gnome guy. I took off all that tinsel. I left the little knobby thingamajigs on. I don't know what you call it. Because we're going to use those. So I'm going to take my yarn, and I don't use hot glue. I do have it up there going in case we do want to glue something on him. Maybe on his little hat here. So what I do is I like to weave it in. Okay, so I'll take a little bit of this. Now I'm going to do this backwards, and then I'm going to flip it around so I can actually do it. Oh, no problem, Barbara. Hey, Pearl. Where did you get it from? Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Oh, yeah. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. So I'm going to stick it in here, okay? I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail. However long you want to leave the tail. I know I have excess amount, so I can leave it a little bit longer. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to weave this in. I'm going to use these little knobs, just like Dollar Tree did. So I start the first knob. I'm just going to wrap it around. I bring it across. I'm going to bring my tail out in the front, wrap it around. As I come back across, I'll bring that tail back in. Bring it back out. And then bring it back in if it's long enough to go back in. If it is not, I'll just push him back from behind. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to use those little knobby things on the side and wrap it back and forth. Guys, this is such an easy project. Let's see how long. We started at, it says 7:43. We'll say 7:42, okay? That we started doing this. We'll even say it's a minute. Hey, Robin. Hey, if it's your first time watching, please bless the page, or even if it's not. But if it's your first time, hit that anywhere on the screen, those 3 little white knobs will pop up, and hit the notification button so you can get notified. If it's where you swipe up and it says following with the little bell, make sure that bell does not have that slash through it, y'all. All right? And bring your friends in. Let's have the more the merrier. Okay, look at how fast this is going, y'all. I'm just going back and forth. Bam. Done. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut a tail. And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to weave it back up and over into this. I kind of do like every, it's just like basket weaving 101. So my tail is done. So I'll look back at this tail. See if I can get him in here to come back out here. Bam. Now you can go ahead if you want to put a dab of glue. We will. Over to the glue bank. We'll bring the glue bank over here. Oh, wrong thing. Put the glue bank there. And wherever I brought him through last, the glue is not going to scratch the door. You don't have to because you basket weaved it in, but I'll just put a band across. Wherever this one ended out, same thing, just a band across. I'm pushing it down so it's a little flatter up against it. This one's okay. So when it heals, it's not as poofy. Or it heals. Did I say heals? Silly me. Thanks, Gary. The frame is from, if I didn't say Dollar Tree, or if I didn't answer you, Arlene. Thanks for blessing. Hey, Emma. Did I miss some comment? Hi, Robin. Oops, I missed some. Hi, Diane. Diana. Oh, I got a glue string. All right, that's that. It's going to drive me crazy because you know how you can't see those glue strings? It's like a cobweb on you. All right, so the loopy yarn, you can find the same place anywhere as not Dollar Tree. Micheals, Hobby Lobby, Joanne Fabrics. I think Walmart has it too. So this is called Loop It, finger looping. You can make scarves or whatever you want. Again, find the color you want on it. I'm going to drop this down here because it makes it easier. I'm going to do the same technique on here, but we're going to do it using these little loopy things. That makes sense? Little loopy things. So, hold on, because I only made one of these. Put you in there. Oops, going the wrong way. Got to come across the front. Hold on. Let me get it started. And we're going to come across the front and do the same thing. Use these little loopy things down here. Same concept. There's little ones, there's ones going back up here. Okay, I don't know if you could see that. Let me get the other one. Now where was it? Hold on. So see, there's the little peggy things here. So we're going to use those and we're going to go up and down. Going to go up and down this way, okay? Now if you want to do the beard first, then do the hat, that's your choice. It doesn't matter. It is up to you. So I'm going to loop, I'm going to take one of these little loops and I'm going to loop it on there. Bring this around here. I come in that first loop. Oh, let me do it from the front. Come down. Come up to that first one. Probably be wiser to do it without that. Hold on. Let me do this. Glue is still wet. Oh, good. Cut that little bit off. And I'm going to unwind this for you. Like I said, I only made one of these, so I'm going to unwind it. Put you back here. Here we go. This way you could see better. So the first little notch up here, and we're going to go down, up and down on this one. So I like to notch it with the little loop that's there, and I'll come down and do the same thing, and I'm going to come back up. Now there's one little notch here, so if you want to start it down, this is where the hat's going to end, about on these two. So if you want to start the beard, so to speak, on the next one down, you can. Oh, I gotta turn it around. I keep doing it backwards. Come down and I loop it, and I'll come back up and loop it on the top. Come down and I loop it to the next one and up on the top. Hold on, let me get the edge. Let's get that edge better. There we go. Okay, down and around. And this is all we're going to do. The same thing that we did going across. We're just going to use those little notches, okay? I got to turn it towards me so I can see. Going to do it kind of on an angle. And I'm just going to find the next notch and wrap it around. Come up on the next one, and you just go back and forth. Weaving 101. And yarn is caught. Never a dull moment in the nut house. That's all I have to say. Come under the table, not under my cart. There we go. This is a blooper reel. A reel. Thanks, Pearl. Missed the bunch. Close surprise. How cold is it in Oklahoma? Sally, I have no idea. How cold is it? I don't know. I'm in Virginia. You're late to the party. Hey, Lisa, how are you? We're making, using Dollar Tree, we're making a little gnome guy. He's going to be made into a gnome. We're just using the little stubby things. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Nelda. How are you? Welcome, welcome, all my newbies. Just hit anywhere on the page. Those 3 little white buttons will pop up at the top. Hit that notification button so you can get notified when I go live. Love having everybody tonight. All right. So we go around. Just find the notches. Keep going around and around. So somebody asked me to come closer. Okay. I will try to come closer. I'm going to have to come around because I don't have one of these zoomies on my camera. So let's say I got to use the camera to do this, just to get you guys where I am. So see, there's these little notches here. And all we're doing is wrapping around the notches on the top and on the bottom. Okay. So when we get to the end, we take that top notch, come around. Whoops. This is kind of weird. I'm leaning into the camera here. I don't know why. Got to get that one notch, come down, use your other notch, and we're going to finish this up. Oops. And the thing is, see, we're going to push all these loopy-doos to the front. All right, so I got to go back to the table, y'all. So that's all that it is. And look at how cute. And everybody does it with the witch's hat, which is totally fine. So we're going to finish this off. I'm going to cut this off. Going to do the same thing. Now you can weave it in and out. All these little loopy things, the little loops, we're going to push through the other side. Because that's where our beard needs to be. They'll probably come back through because we're going to be flipping this back and forth. Some red. Now I can take this and I can weave it in and out here as well. So let's go ahead and just weave it, because these little loopy things will show through the other side. So with my last notch, I'm going to bring it across, pull it through, make sure I get the right loopy thing. Because these little loop things will just come through. Make sure I come up on the other side, weave it, pull it through. Same thing, just come around. And see, I can leave that out there because it's part of the beard. So see, you don't have to use any glue on it. Then let's finish the hat. So we'll unwind this. And we'll finish, and we'll pull all the little loopy-doos forward, of course. Oops. I'm ambidextrous, mind you, so some things I like to do lefty. It's just one of those things. I can't do certain things righty, so you have to bear with when I do things lefty. Let me pull that loop through. One more down here. Where are you? Or did I not cut this enough? Did I cut it too much? There we go. And we'll pull these guys out. Out. There we go. Thanks, Gary. Isn't it, Deanna? No problem, Lorraine. I will, Gary. So this one here, because I cut it since we took it back out, I will weave it back in, just weaving it back in. I got a little bit, and I will put the glue back on this one. Where the little bit of glue is stuck here from when I did it earlier, we'll just snip it off. Because we can do that. And where that little tail is sticking out, all I'm doing is making a band going across it. That's all I did with the glue. Just so it makes it just a band or a belt, whatever you want to call it. So while that's drying, we'll push all these little loop-de-doos. So I got the loops back here. So I'm going to just poke them through with my finger, wherever they wind up going. So that way they're all in the front. Now you can make the beard longer if you want to. It's up to you. You can be as creative with this as you want. I'm just showing you one way. You guys can take it and run with it. And then I just pull them, make sure they're all, you know, through his hat. Or not the hat, at the bottom of his hat. Some of the loops get caught when you're, you know, they get wound down, so you just kind of pull them up to make it more fluffier. That glue dry yet. And then I just go and I rearrange them a little bit on it. Because I want all my loops coming out. And it's just like taking deco mesh, you know, when you're doing poofs or something, and you want the poofs to be on the top, not on the bottom. Same concept. So look how easy that is. All right, I got some loops here that are hiding. There they are. And you just do that. Easy peasy, right? Now we're gonna make it look like a gnome. So I did save the tie that came with it. Now you can make up your own if you want to. And what they did, they had it, I think it was on the second rung here. If you want them hang, however you want them to hang, I'm putting it here so he hangs like that. And it's just a ribbon, tied in half. Gonna loop it on. Maybe not loop it on. And like I said, if you want to take a more decorative, let's take a different ribbon. I got some red and white. We'll use this one. Oops, I'll cut the ribbon. Cut the plastic. There we go. Okay. I know I cut the plastic. So I'm going to make it about 10 inches. That should be, well, let's make it 12. Let's see how 12 is. And where you're going to hang it is on the front part of it. Not the front part, the side of the hat. I call this the back side. I don't know why. Oops. Tie a knot. And we'll just loop it through. Good enough. There we go. Okay, that's all it is. If you don't want this part of you showing, want part of that showing, just reverse your knot the other way. And you could do it that way. All right. Takes care of that part. Now we're going to make it look like a gnome. Hey Teresa, how are you? Now I have some balls, whatever you want to call them. You decide on the type and size that you want. I think these are about 1 inch. These are about 1 inch too. Maybe these are 3/4 inch. This is about 1 inch. And this bad boy is like 1.5 inches. So all we're going to do, we're going to decide, do we want that nose, smaller nose? Of course, this one's too small anyway. Is that nose too big? No, that's a little small. I think I want to go with the big baby, the big one, okay? So we're going to I just kind of part this a little bit. Decide where I want to put his nose. Make sure it's kind of even in the middle. Now these have ridges on them. There is one side of this that is flat. So it actually can sit flat and it's not good. If I do it in the other, see how it rolls? So find that little bit of flat edge, because that's the edge you want to put down. And a bunch of glue. I want my curls, my little loop-de-doos to be out, and I'm going to stick that right in there. Hello. Okay. Yep, the big nose it is. Hope you guys are Packer fans. My husband is. Now, you can do different things. That's a little bit more for him. You can go ahead up top here. You can put a bell. I have silver bells. I have gold bells. You can take an ornament, snip this part off. It's really easy because it's plastic. You can put an ornament up there, whether it's sparkly, if you want to do something like that, or like that. I am going to choose to use the bell. I think the bell is going to be kind of cool. I don't think I put anything on my other one. I'm choosing to put a bell on this guy. No, this is the hat. You can do this with the witch's hat. The difference is with the witch's hat, it's just straight triangle. Okay, you can, and this is it's the plastic one. They had them in my Dollar Tree. I don't know. I called it the gnome hat. They may call it a Santa hat, but it was already, you know, bumpy like this. So I bought a couple of them, and I took it off, and I said, oh my God, it's got to be a gnome. So, and it's already, it gives that whole gnome-y effect, if that's the word I want to choose to use, I guess, on it. So I think what we're going to do, we can put a little bell up here, but most of the gnomes you see some sort of floral, like, not floral, but y'all know what I mean. Greenery, that's the word. And I have some of this. Hold on. I don't take these out because everything is so sparkly. Now a gnome is woodsy, so I like this. You can do pine, you can do whatever you want. Again, it's your choice. But we're going to give this guy some berries. Now if you just have the greenery stuff, you can buy the berries separately too. Or maybe we'll use this one. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, choice. Green or silver? Well, we have a friend that was where? What did I miss? Gorgeous. Thank you, big nose. Got that. Gary, what did I miss? Yes, I have a friend there in Virginia. How can we make the beard longer? Good question. I haven't done it. I would think, let's play. Well, let's finish him and then we'll try it with the longer beard. We'll try and make one with that. Let me put this across me so I don't lose it. So what do you guys think? Green or silver? We're going to put just a little bit of this, you know, just down here in the base of his hat. That's kind of what the green, not that big, but that, or this. Could you have the white yarn hang down and some of it? Yeah, yep, you can. You can make it like a beard, just loop it down. That's all that it is. And, you know, when you think of a beard, comes more of a triangle and all, so you're going to have to, when you loop it, we'll try it. We'll try it on this other one. We'll just try it with the beard and see how it looks. Green, green, green. Yep, taper it as you go. Let me get my wire cutters. I got a glue string. I'm going crazy. Don't you love these old style desks? They have all these little compartments all over. Let's do green. Gotta do green with the little berries. Oh, look at that, you guys. And we can put a little thingamabob there. So let me decide how I want this. I want the berries on top. There we go. Let's put some glue on him. And we're going to just stick this right underneath the yarn so it looks like it's coming out of his hat. Look at that. Okay. I just have to say, too stinking cute. That's all I have to say. I'm a genius. What can I say? But that's all that it is. And you have a little gnome. Now, if you want to put a little red on his nose, or if you want to color his nose, do different colors or whatever, you can do it. You want to make him out of pom-poms, whatever. Be creative. I think he needs a bell, though, on the top of his head. I don't know, gold or silver. I think gold. I think he needs a gold bell. Now you could put a string through this if you want and tie it up here. I think I'll use a little bit of a pipe cleaner, or Chanel stems as people were calling it. Chanel's. This is why I always save my stuff, my little things. I know some people throw all these little things away. And we're going to tie this baby right on the top. Just thread it through and tie it around that one piece through. Where's the other piece? See if this is long enough. I may need a longer piece. Where's the other piece? Hello? There's one. Where's the other? Okay. Got it. Got it. It got stuck in the yarn. And all I'm going to do is just twist it. I think we'll move him to the side. A little bit more to the side. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I like it to the side. And I'm just going to twist it on. And all I do is I take that and I'll just push it back through. Bam. Oh my God. What about a pom? You can do pom-pom, Gary. You can do whatever you want. This is your creations to do whatever. If you want to take jute and wrap some jute around and tie a bow here, you can do that just to give it more country. If you love that. Hey, Regina. So look at simple and easy, right? Done. Of course, we took a little bit longer than because we dilly-dallied. But look, it's technically, I would say we probably did this in less than a half an hour. We had this all wrapped. I wasn't looking at the time clock. But look how stinking cute. All right. So now you guys asked about looping it. Let's try looping it. Somebody just popped up on my page. Oh. Okay. So let's see what we can do. So that's one way. What would you sew it for? I think I'm going to put, I like his bell dangling, but I think I'm going to put a dab of glue just so it stays more in the front rather than, although it's cute off to the side. I'm going to leave him. He's going to jingle all night. I wish the camera was closer. My eyes are killing me. Lorraine, I will go ahead and move it closer. I can't move the camera closer because I could. And I'll do that so we can try the other one. But am I in focus? Where am I? So there it is. This is what it looks like from behind. So see, it's just weaved back and forth on those little knobby things on the side. Same here, this was up and down. And then each time we keep playing with it, all you do is just push the little loopy-thoos through, you know, the front, okay? Glued the little ball, little thing in his hair, put a little bell on it. Voila. Now I'll move it a little bit closer. I will not be in the picture, just to FYI. So hold on, here comes the rocky seas. And I'll aim it down. Let me move the stand. There, okay? Dun, dun, dun. Let me get the yarn off the floor. So just to recap, so it makes it easier so you can see. Gary, you're already asking how much I'm going to charge for it. You know, I do have it listed on my, I have the one in the thing. I think I did 20 or 25. I can't remember. It wasn't much. Hey, Dawn. So with this yarn here, I do recommend doing the beard first. I just looped it on the little notchy thing. And then I just come down and I start going through the notches. Whoops, wrong notch. And I just start looping them. Come back over that one and just loop them. So Lorraine or anybody else, that's all we did, okay? As far as doing the beard on the one I finished. I know, isn't he cute? No problem, Lorraine. Top one, we just did the opposite. We came across, just looped it going across on the, whoops, the top going back and forth. Same concept. You don't want to bring it down and around behind because you're wasting all that yarn behind you and nobody's going to see because it's going to be on a door. And that's all that it is. So do the beard first. I think I did, I know I did mine that way first because I didn't have enough of this yarn. I had some left over. So let's see. Let's try to make this baby. I'm going to put that one in there. See, I'm doing it backwards so I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Come down and around. Now, let's figure this out. Hello, Shirley from Virginia. I'm in Virginia too. So let's start his beard out on the sides, just normal. So this one came around on the outside and we're going to let it, I'll probably have to do it on this one. Just hang it down and come back around. Now the only thing would be that it's not going to be tight around these little notches, okay? Now you can take, if you want to, one of these, you know, the fabric that's like the, not fabric, the furry stuff like this. And you can do that because then you'll have more control out of tapering it, you know, cutting it to fit on your little gnome face. This way, I think that you would have to probably glue it because otherwise, I don't know, I think these are going to come off. I'm trying to figure it out for y'all. Let's move that one there. Hold on. Ooh. And I would probably maybe glue it or something to this. Because see, it's going to come off the little loopy things. So I'm personally, I have not done it with the loopy, you know, doing it that way. But it's not saying it can't be done. I just haven't done it. But I would definitely put some glue on this. Just because I don't want it, I don't want you to see the frame. So where's my center here? So this is going to be the longest part of my beard. And again, Make it as long as you want. Whoops. Doesn't come out too bad, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. The frame is a Dollar Tree. It came from that way, and it had all that tinsel stuff on it, like you see the little Christmas trees they sell. I'm sorry, I missed the comment because I'm concentrating. And I took it off. Cardboard to it, and it would look cute. Cardboard. Interesting, Mr. Gary. You guys, like I said, you guys can do whatever. I'm looping it still on the top of these, not on the bottom. Hopefully I got this kind of even. Almost to the end. Maybe do it like you did before and then just cut pieces and... Oh, I could then just loop it down here. I think my beard's a little not centered though right now. So let's say that's my beard. Actually kind of cute, dangly. But the one thing I don't like is that you can see more of the frame through it. So maybe, but that's not too bad. Just have to get my beard a little bit more straighter. But that's kind of cute. It's kind of cute, wavy. Whoop, his beard's falling off. But I would definitely, because there's nothing to pull this down to keep it tight, I would definitely glue it. If you're going to use the, you know, the not the loops, but up here, I would definitely glue it. That's my opinion. You could underneath, take this off. Maybe first is just, you can even do pipe cleaners, and you can run a section going across here or you know, and then the top layer being just looped, and maybe that would give it more fullness to it and you won't see the frame as much. It's just one way. I just took it off, Gary. Yeah, so I would decorate, if you're going to do it loopy, I mean, I have to figure it out. I don't know which technique. I think I would want something coming down from here first on the bottom, and then maybe just the top layer. So maybe you could do one layer coming here with either pipe cleaners holding it, and then up here I would definitely, if I use these, I would definitely go ahead and glue it. So, oh, I thought that was a bug. Almost was going to scream, y'all. Scared the doobies out of me. But, so go, if you guys, I have my Nonnas Nutty Squirrels page. So if you guys come up with a better idea to do the beard, please post it on my Nonnas Squirrels page. And then I can see, okay? But this is the little guy we created today. He's made out of this Dollar Tree frame that had tinsels on it. And made this little guy. So you can make him a Santa. You can look like Santa Claus. But I liked it because it was wavy, so it reminded me of gnome. You don't have to use red. You can use whatever color you want. You can decorate it whatever you want. I think I will glue the bell though. Although I do like it. I don't know. I have to decide. Jury's out. Hello, Deborah. Look, I made this guy. Deborah's my friend who came with me to the craft show this weekend. And we had fun. Hey, Jacqueline. I did it with 2 rows and zip ties to hold the yarn. Oh, there you go, Katie. So, see, there's many ways to do it. You guys just figure out what works best for you and what you like. I twisted it the wrong way. There we go. So there's our little gnome guy, or little Santa's guy. Drink, Carolynne. Good. Look, I got my water right here. Here we go. I did drink about a half a bottle of Gatorade before I came on the live. So I'll probably be spending my night in the bathroom. But again, the loopy stuff, it's called Loop It. I don't know if I got this at Joann's, Micheals, or Hobby Lobby, because I've had it for about a year, or earlier this year. I bought some white and pink, and I did some bunny rabbits made out of this for Easter. So, oops. There's not a lot on this. This one had a lot more, but there's not a lot on this. So, this is a little guy. Gary says $25 we should sell this for. So, Gary, I already labeled the other one that you told me to do. I don't know. I like the Bell Lobby. But then, let's glue it so it stays. I don't know. Maybe it's because I need a pipe cleaner. It just needs to be tighter around that little thing. Which way did I twist it? This way. There we go. Now he's staying. I like it like that. I like it like that. So there we go. That's our little guy for the evening. Look at that. 7:30, 8:30. So about an hour because we were yippee yapping. So, and he's done. And again, make it whatever color beard, make it whatever color hat, do all your little doohickey, just, creative nifs here. When is my next show? It is actually tomorrow, Deborah. I'll be at the Blue Iguana up in Fairfax. And that one is you come in and you eat. It's $10. Anybody that wants to come. Thank you, Stacy. And hi, Irene. Sweet Peas is still sick. Please pray for her. Oh, no. Send prayers to Sweet Peas. Oh, sorry, Gary. And it's $10 to come. You get a choice of appetizers, one alcohol beverage, or a soda, like any fountain drink, I guess, unlimited. I know you'll be at your day job, girlfriend. Girl, listen, Deborah's so sweet. We packed my truck, and we set up the night before on Friday, and I forgot my tablecloths. And then, let me pull you guys up so you can see me. You'd love to see me, wouldn't you? See if that'll work. Thanks, Sally. And we forgot the tablecloth. I forgot the tablecloths. So, wait, where's my thing? I'm going to zap me down. There we go. And then, so the next day we just set up all the little stuff. So I have the show tomorrow, but I used my truck. So I kind of made 2 trips. But the good thing was that I emptied out 1 tub and really almost 2 tubs of stuff I sold on Saturday. And a lot of it was little things. I have a video that some reason it won't let me, I'm trying to get it downloaded from my phone for you guys that I did I made these other little gnomes. They were one of my good sellers this past week and everybody liked them a lot. And so I wanted to just show you guys how to make that because they're so easy. And you guys, like, this is so easy to make. And so somebody just wants a cute little thing, Anyway, so it's eat and come and shop. So people that go to work all day, they may not be able to get out. So we're going to have things set up. I'm just taking my car this time. It's supposed to be ugly tomorrow. So I got my car already packed. So it's in the garage. I didn't want it out because the truck, I can't close the whole bed covering with if I take all my big lattice stuff, and I don't want, it's supposed to be ugly tomorrow. So this way everything is in my car. Thank you. I will let you guys know. I'm going to put a little blog up there how my show went this past weekend to help you guys, in learning as well as I learn every time. Every show is different. So it's not to brag or anything like that. It's just to, see what I did and maybe something that can work better for you as well as better for me in a show. Any tips you guys have, put them on there. Give me your 2 cents of opinion. I don't mind. Okay? So I will see you guys. I'll let you know how I do tomorrow. It's from 11 to 3. And I've never done this before. Something new, stepping out of my boundary zones. And I'm going to try it out. And weather could be really detrimental, but we'll see. So, thank you for coming to NonnasNuttykrafts tonight. I'm Carolynne, and I'm going to say good night, y'all. And I'll see you maybe sometime later this week. I don't know, because like I said, I have this craft show and I have event on Thursday, and I have to take my group running on Friday morning. So if it's warm enough, all right. So I'll see you guys later.